Elizabeth loves Lucky. They just hit a bit of a rough spot, and you're not helping matters.
No, I am not remotely to blame for Elizabeth and Lucky's marital problems.
No, maybe you're not, but he still needs his family.
Hey, if you love your brother so much, why would you want him chained to an unfaithful, frigid woman like Elizabeth?
I don't think that I'm out of line wanting to sleep with my wife. But you keep finding ways to push me away.
Sex isn't going to fix anything.
The truth is that you don't want us to work. You're forcing me to be the one who leaves.
You sent the kids to my grandmother's house when I asked you not to. I'm worried they might be in danger.
You wanted to avoid having dinner with me. We haven't even had sex since Jason's trial.
Yeah, but you've been a little mad with me.
Don't I have a right to be?
It's just not very conducive to intimacy.
Oh, because you're still focused on Jason?
And you're coming on to me as a substitute for Sam.
Lucky's been through hell this past year. Now, admittedly, it's partly due to his own making, but...
But what? Lucky's gone through rehab and taken all the blame, while Elizabeth has been playing the self-righteous saint.
Sam, every relationship goes through periods of struggle, but if you're committed to one another, you just work it out. That's what
No,
you do.
you wind up being miserable because you're hanging on to a dream instead of having the strength to face reality and actually move on.
Do you have any idea how much anger and bitterness is in everything that you say?
Yes, I'm aware of it. And have you ever heard the expression, the truth hurts? Because I'm still trying to find ways to deal with the truth of what Jason and Elizabeth did to me.
Okay. Well, any consideration to maybe that's why you're suddenly so interested in Lucky?
You don't know everything.
No, you're right, I don't. But I do think that you believe sleeping with Lucky would be a real nice slap in the face to Jason and Elizabeth. And if that's true, what happens to Lucky? What then?
You know what happens? It's called mutual consent. I'm certainly not forcing Lucky into doing anything he doesn't want to do.
Right, but he has a family.
Yeah, I know. You keep mentioning that.
Well, think about it for a second then. And you come on to Lucky, you get to have your fun. And why wouldn't you? You have nothing to lose. But Lucky, he throws his family away for the second and the last time. So in the end, he's the only one who's sorry.
Are you sure about that?
You're not. Sam, anyone can have sex.
Not Lucky. In his own home, apparently.
Well, what happens in Lucky's home is between he and Elizabeth, I believe.
You would be surprised what he's told me.
Really? And I bet you're all too ready to sympathize, aren't you?
Why do you treat your brother like he's helpless? Lucky does happen to have a mind of his own, believe it or not.
Come on. Come on. You're playing on that anger of his, aren't you?
We've both been wronged. We have a lot more in common than you would ever think. We've been betrayed and hurt and lied to and...
Yes, of course, all of the above. But the difference is you chose to leave Jason. Lucky chose to stay with Elizabeth, you see what I mean?
No, I appreciate Lucky. Unlike his wife and his brother who thinks that he needs to be protected from himself. I see him for the strong, capable man that he is.
You see him as a way to get revenge.
Lucky's pride and self-esteem has been beaten to a pulp by his whiny little wife. He needs somebody that has faith in him, somebody who has the decency to be upfront and honest.
Okay, well then be upfront and honest with him and tell him the only reason you want to sleep with him is to get back at Jason. Look, there'd been time.
Could care less if I slept with Lucky.
Which I'm sure hurts you even more.
No, I want Lucky because I like being with him.
Oh, and yes, it could also get back at Elizabeth. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, it would be a nice bonus, but I do feel better when I'm with Lucky, and it's more than just being attracted. I feel understood.
Oh, come on, just save the rhetoric.
Come on, whether you like to believe it or not, your brother is kind and considerate, and he actually listens to me, and he makes me feel worthwhile, and I would like to do the same for him instead of freezing him out and lying to his face like Elizabeth does.
Okay, look. Dear Alexis's daughter.
Oh, no, you are not going to do that. You're not taking the family angle on this one.
All I'm saying is I don't think she would want you to self-destruct like this.
Actually, you know what? Sleeping with Lucky and breaking up his marriage might be the best thing for both of us.
Oh, come on. You don't believe that.
You're getting nowhere, Nikolas. So what's next? Are you going to threaten me? Bribe me?
Excuse me.
Hey, well, look who it is. Just in time, actually. You're gonna save your brother a trip. Nikolas is gonna warn you what an evil bitch I am.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was just reminding Sam here that you're still a married man.
So what?
So what? So why aren't you at home with your wife?
Because she's not in the mood for me tonight.
Lucky, it takes work to be in a marriage. And you agreed to work on that marriage. You understand?
Just stop defending Elizabeth.
Lucky, you are the one. You said you wanted to stay in the marriage. And now you show up here at Sam's apartment ready to throw it all away?
Stop passing judgment on me and leave her and I alone.
Okay, sorry. You're right. I mean, who am I? Who am I? Just your brother, just some person trying to keep you from wrecking your life yet again. Because things get a little rough at home and you can't keep your pants on.
You know what? Get out. Go. Just get out.
Fine. Fine. You go ahead and you spit on everything you have left. But when it's all gone, don't come crying to me.
I'm sorry, I should have handled this better.
No, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm okay.
No. You know what? My brother has no right passing judgment on us.
I don't think he's passing judgment on us. I think he's passing judgment on me. Okay, your brother thinks I'm seducing you.
Well, maybe I'm ready to be seduced. I came over here because I had a fight with Elizabeth and I wanted some company. Okay, I wanted to sleep with you. And that's not fair to you.
Hey. Do you see me complaining? Nothing has to happen here, Lucky.
Where are you going?
I need to relax. So I'm gonna go soak in that tub. You can join me if you want. I thought you left. Hey,
Hi.
come in.
Sorry to come by so late.
Oh, please. I just fed Jake, put him down, and he went right to sleep. He's such a good baby.
Yeah, his father should be here to help.
Well, Lucky and I have been having some difficulties.
Yeah. And I think I may have made it worse. I went by Sam's tonight to ask her to back off Lucky.
Nikolas, you didn't have to do that. Lucky's not a teenager.
Well, he sure is acting like one right now. Anyway, I'm not sure it did any good. Sam wasn't very receptive. And Elizabeth, I have to tell you that Lucky showed up there. We got into it. He's angry that I went to Sam. I told him he was wrecking his life, blah, blah.
And Lucky was still there when you left.
Yes.
And now you think that Sam and Lucky are probably going at it?
Yeah, you say that so calmly.
Doesn't surprise me. I just have to figure out what to do next.